try it.
No, it's
Okay. Are you ready?
I was born ready. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of BUGA Meets podcast. This is episode 2,
Wow.
and today I have with me Trey Wilson.
What's up, guys?
Okay. I just had Chick-fil-A, so it's kind of in my teeth. Let's go ahead and get started. Sorry. What is your major, your year, in your hometown?
Okay. So major, I'm a finance management information systems major. Sophomore from Tequila, Georgia, so like Gwinnett County-ish area, so not too far away, 45 minutes away. So yeah.
Okay, purred. And how has your year been so far?
Honestly, it's been exciting. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of new changes. I've been, it's like the New Year's resolution season, so you try to like institute a whole bunch of new things. Like my roommate like told me about this new like mantra that he's doing, and I've kind of been trying to like follow and pursue and take initiatives, like go forward with myself. So I'm trying to match like my action with my ambition, and like it's been fun, like pretty fun. What about you?
That's not this.
Oh, okay, cool. My bad. Sorry.
Okay, but before we get into it for real, I want to do a 5-question icebreaker. So are you ready?
I'm dialed.
Okay. Pizza or burgers?
Oh, pizza for sure.
Pizza?
Yeah, like
okay.
homemade, or like, are you talking about like going to like Domino's or something? Or
What do you prefer?
I mean, I like the chef a little bit, so like.
Oh, you be cooking?
home- I dabble. I didn't say all that, but like I could do a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sauce on the side or sauce on it? Like on your entree
What do you mean by that?
or side?
Oh,
Like if you get fries, do you put ketchup on top of your fries or on the side?
gosh, no, it's got to be on the side.
On the
Like that's classic. It's classic.
Okay. Hulu or HBO Max?
That's
or
a
neither.
great question.
Do you watch TV?
I dabble. I'm more of a sports inclined person. HBO Max is good. It has a
Okay.
good variety, but Hulu just got that live TV. I mean,
Okay.
if you want to watch like the NFL, NBA, I feel like you got to Hulu for the versatility, I gotta say.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Oh, I don't drink caffeine because some would say I'm perchance a little high energy. So I try to stick towards tea-oriented activities. So I'm much more of a water though. So I don't know if we could shout out like H2O, but I'd recommend that. But yeah.
Okay. And then my final question is, would you rather have a sore throat or a stuffy nose?
Ooh, I'd probably have to say stuffy nose because I do like talking a little bit. So, and man, sore throat's kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, thank you so much for participating in our 5-question icebreaker.
Those were good questions. I don't know how you came up with those, but
Thank you.
interesting.
So as you mentioned, you are a sophomore. So how's your sophomore year going? And I know you have this saying that it's just college. So how's your sophomore year going, and what does that saying mean to you, and how did you come up with it?
Oh, we're getting the good questions. I that's like the underground stuff. Well, honestly, it's been fun. It's been a little bit busy. Like I guess more academics wise hasn't been too bad. Like classes are classes. Like it's been cool, but like I guess like clubs wise it's been really fun. Been able to work on one called Keystone Fellowship with Andre Kanyemi and a couple other people like my roommates. It's been amazing on that front. I'm trying to get more in the gym. I don't know if y'all heard of the Stair Stepper, but like that's really like a great workout.
Stair stepper.
Like the gym, like Stair Stepper at Ramsey, perchance.
Stairmaster.
It's Stairmaster. It's something like that. Something like that. I'm new to the game. I'm trying to get in it. But
Right.
That's been fun. It's been really fun, electric, and man, it's college. Wow, this is like the underground stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's college. It's like I think the perfect way to explain it. It's just college. Like it's that nothing's ever that deep. Like, stuff is going to happen in college. And when that happens, don't think, just think it's just college. Like you just have to relax, take it in and just realize it's never that deep. It's just college. Just vibe.
Just vibe.
Do you have like a phrase or anything or?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, I actually don't, but maybe you'll inspire me to get one. Okay. So I know you're very involved across all fronts on campus.
Nice.
So could you please give us the list of things you are involved in?
Like
and
everything?
Yes.
Oh, brother.
Guys, get ready.
Nah,
I'm
it's not that
excited.
much. I try to cut down the semester and be more intentional, but it is a couple things per chance. You want me to like just list the what I do in it, or just the names?
You can do like the names and what your position is in each.
Yeah, cool. So I'll start off with, I'm in student government. I'm the Connect peer leader, which is amazing. I'm also in visitor center, so the tour guides on campus, like people who walk around do random stuff. Black Male Leadership Society well-being advocate, Georgia African American Male Experience Game ambassador, Black Business Student Association director of external affairs, BLK Consulting director of corporate partnerships, Keystone Fellow, kind of vice president on that front. A couple other things, but I don't have to list them all. The real point is I just want to, give back and be involved in the community.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
All right. So what has been the most fun and exciting thing you've experienced in SGA?
Honestly, to narrow it to one thing is really hard, but I'd kind of go on two different fronts. I'd be one, our small group has been really fun to really grow all the way from last year and continue to foster good relationships. We do stuff all the time together. We've gone to trivia nights. We've gone out to eat. We've just been really able to get really close with all of us, going to Cali and Tito's. I think just those little memories and moments over and over have been amazing. And then also just transitioning from that to now being a Connect peer leader and being able to give back and even give a TED talk through some of the people in SGA. It's been amazing. It's pretty cool. It's a good experience.
Okay, that sounds really good and fun.
I appreciate it.
You were in first year programs as well?
Yes, it was amazing.
And what first year program were you in?
Oh, Connect, the best.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get
sore subject.
Let's go. Oh, not sore, babe, because forum is the number one. Anyways, because who are you really serving? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyways,
okay.
Next,
okay.
I'm gonna cut this. It's okay. You have said so many things. I'm so lost. How did you get involved with Andre and what is it called?
The Keystone Fellowship.
Yes, Keystone, and your position in that, and how it's going and how it was founded, I guess.
That makes perfect sense. I mean, first of all, I don't want to glaze. I'm not glazing Andre, but he is really that guy. I don't want to say anything. But he's a visionary, an executor, a man among men. He's amazing. And he reached out and he talked about an idea that I was also already thinking of. And here he's already a little bit further in the process of it. And so in the summer, we really just worked together and grinded. We were doing 2 hours a day, prepping of what we want the curriculum to look like, companies we want to bring in, phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. And I think it's crazy that we can put in the effort and the work to come up with it, but it really just boils down to the people wanting to invest and put in the effort as well. So although we've been able to do the planning, the real prize is the people who are actually putting in work as well. So it's been really fun. But yeah.
That's good. It's fun to hear. And it's also open to all majors, am I correct?
Of course. Yeah, we welcome everyone. And I don't want to give a shout out or a plug, but
And we're going to end you there.
Oh, cool.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
No, open to all majors, everyone. We got free Chick-fil-A at the meetings, everything. It's really cool. We're just trying to create an inclusive environment to help give students the keys to success. That's kind of it's called keys though. Yeah. So if you're interested, just you should pull up to a meeting or an event or something. It's really, we're just trying to spread the word and spread the knowledge. So that's really it.
Okay. To take a shift from current academics and involvement, why and how did you decide UGA was the school for you, and why did you choose it?
That's a good question. Well, I can give you the interview answer. I can give you my answer. It's all pretty much the same thing. I only applied to one school, just to give first and foremost, my mom, dad, sister, uncle, they all went here. I had to see what the hype was about, it was amazing. And I think I went to stay somewhere close to home where I could be with my friends and family. But I also just thought UJ was just a place that I wanted to be because it was a good balance between social well-being, academic well-being, and even community well-being. I remember hearing about the first ever event I heard about was BMLS's Black Male Leadership Society, Breast Cancer Awareness March. When I looked them up on the internet, I thought it was a cool event. I'd want to get involved in BMLS. That's why I joined the first year council. My sister went 1 year above me. She's a third year and she's loved it. And I was okay, why else would I want to go anywhere else? So I just applied here and somehow got it. So it's been amazing. It's so college. It's amazing. Yeah.
It's just college.
It's college.
Well, I love to hear that. And so basically, how many generations would that make you of a UGA?
Gosh, that's got to be 3, but I feel man, I'm hoping to make it 20 down further down the load. Man, I can't remember back in the day how they did it, but man, it's, this is a happening place.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think the true like prize, I mean, the education's amazing, but I really feel like it's the friends we made along the way. You know, that's the real prize going here. So.
Is that your interview answer?
No,
or-
no,
Okay.
no. I would never. No.
Okay. What are the top 2 things you have done at UGA that you are most proud of, and why?
Mm.
You've done so much.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that, but I'd say the top 2 things is definitely the first one would be like the friends I mean, it's so cliche, but like the friends I've made have just been so amazing. Like, especially like I think I realized the importance of making like deeper connections and being intentional and being vulnerable. Like that's something that was always hard for me. So like really getting closer with some of my roommates who've also pushed me to like growth beyond just like focusing on like, you know, career clubs, but also just like random things, whether it's like style, because if you guys know I'm not the biggest style person or stuff like that. That's
He's
been really
new
helpful.
to Pinterest, everyone.
Oh yeah, if y'all aren't familiar, y'all should become familiar. It is a revolutionary app. It can really change the game, to say it in PG terms. But no, it's amazing. And I guess secondfold or twofold, I'd say Keystone would probably be like number 2 that we've been able to do. It's been just really crazy thing. I mean, only like 6 months into it, and we still have like, you know, 3 more years that we've already planned out, and we had some big accomplishments already, raised a little bit of money, and been able to partner with a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for the future, and you know, it's been fun. But definitely the first one is, you know, that's the friends we made along the way. That's the true.
Is
true
that
value.
your saying for this episode? The friends we made along the way.
I guess so. I mean, it's kind of one of my mantras as well. But I mean, the number one saying, of course, is like, you know,
It's just college.
just college, right? Like, nah,
Okay.
yeah.
What are you looking to do in terms of adding to your already very extensive resume? What things have you not gotten into that you are wanting to get into?
Like on a professional level, or just like in general?
Anything.
On a professional level, I got a couple like cool events coming up. Like we have an event that I'm working with Emory University. It's called like the Georgia Intercollegiate like Black Networking Leader Summit event. So we have like around 250 to 300 leaders from across like 10 different colleges coming together for like a case competition, a networking event with alumni and companies coming in. So I'm really excited to plan that, have that happen March 29th. Like that's pretty cool. Also, I'm looking forward to getting a little bit more involved in some other like organizations outside of like Terry, like student industry fellows or like PSO scholars, or even some like volunteering opportunities. I don't know if you guys know Kellen, but me and Kellen and a couple others are trying to come up with this like cool service initiative. So we have some stuff on that front. And then outside of like professionally wise, I kind of want to just like get a more like overall more balanced and higher quality like way of living. Like I've been getting to that new like, you know, I get maybe it's like New Year's resolutions, but like, you know, the journaling, yoga, meditation, like making the bed every day, 5 a.m. club. Like, you know, I'm trying to get into like that little mindset, you know, like I'm moving different, as they'd say. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you are trying to incorporate balance between like your everyday life as well as professional and career. So that's very important. And
appreciate
kudos
it.
to you, because kudos to you.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it
You got
definitely
any-
is hard. No, do you have any tips as a newcomer of balancing professional career and like everyday social?
Gosh, to be young, first year, man. Back in the day, it's already been
It's been 1 year for you.
I don't know. I feel like 40. You know, I mean, I remember you know knees getting old and everything, and I guess if I was a first year, what is that like 18ish? Yeah, 18. Oh man. Okay. So the first thing I'd say is kind of like how I talked about recently. Really find that balance between curiosity and gratitude. That's kind of what I mentioned. So like, be curious in the front of exploration. Like it's really good to explore different things because that leads to growth. But at the same time, don't overwhelm yourself with curiosity. Plant yourself in the present with being gratitude. Like with having gratitude, whether it's appreciating the little things like nature, friends that you made, family, whatever it is, you need to have something that keeps you grounded and grateful. It's all about that balance. And also like really just enjoy that present. I've had over like probably 250 like coffee chats with really successful professionals, and the number one thing they said was just enjoy the time you have in college and make the most of it and really live life the way you want to and just be happy. So like be present, be happy, and be grateful. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
That's great advice. You're eating. You're eating.
Nah.
What is your best UGA memory so far? And if you can't name one, then you can do two.
Um. Okay, so I would say I got two. The first one would definitely be. It's not like I don't know if it's a specific memory, but it's just like McWhorter 302. Like if you know, you know. Like there is just stuff that happens in there, like it just can't be explained. But there's like it's just like every single night is different. Like you will end up in Eniola's room. If y'all know Eniola Badejo, amazing guy, sensational. We'd end up in his room, literally cackling on the floor till like 3 a.m. the first week of school, and like just those memories of just like, laughing to your heart's content, and just like, and then Ron would come in at like 3 a.m. and then Braylon would come in. We'd shout some phrases. It's just the community. It's like, I don't want to cry, but like that's probably been like one of the the best memories, honestly. And then honestly, it's very like cliche, but I'd say like that first football game that I was able to go to. It's like I went to a football game in high school, but going and being in that student section, it's just like that passion, just like
A different experience.
I started bleeding red and black, and I got scared, and it was no, it's. I mean, I realized why I was like, this is why I chose UGA. This is my place. This is my place.
Definitely.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
bleed red and black. We love that.
Yeah.
To take a little detour from our scheduled questions, how did you and Ron, Braylon, and Eniola become the besties that you are, being that they have been a vital and impactful era in your life? So how did y'all come to be best friends?
That's a great question. I don't know if Eniola would want me to share this, but I'm just going to go ahead and share it. So Eniola, it was ironic. We decided to we first got closer actually during the game mentoring dinner. We actually, me, Eniola, and Braylon all sat down next to each other in the game dinner. That's going to be like, this Friday as well. And we've all come like from different walks of life and like in different things. But I think we're just connected in the fact that I guess we just really just vibe together, but we got really close when we decided to live together. And me and Braylon already decided that we were probably going to live together, but then Eniola was kind of on the fence. So, we did what, a normal person would do. We locked him into a room in Myers, and we just said, like, you're going to have to live with us or there's going to be some issue until you decide. So the day before, like, housing came out, we decided that, and it ended up working. It only took about 2.5 hours, and it was a really fun experience. From there, it's like once you start living with everyone, it's just like, it's amazing. And then we've been able to make so many experiences. Like me and Braylon were able to go up to New York together, and Neil and I have just had so many conversations and memories. And then Ron and we've had some fun memories to say the least.
That's really sweet. I also know y'all were on the freshman advisory board together with the Black Affairs Council. So how was that as well, and like y'all's bond within that as well?
It was really amazing. It was nice having people who because Braylon and I were also in like multiple different things together as well, so it'd be like cool if we had to go from thing to thing. It was like, oh, I had someone there with me as well. And I think the Black Affairs Council was also really nice to we had whether it was like Unity Wall, whether it was like a lot of events, we just kind of bonded through like making them as well. And I remember the first time I really got closer with Eniola too was we were planning, I forgot it was an event, but we were in MLC and like sitting down, and Eniola is like, I don't know if you know him, but like when he walks in, the sun starts shining, and it's just like he's there, right? And I'll never forget, he set his timer for like, I think it was like 35 minutes. He set his timer for 35 minutes. We started planning, yada yada yada. When that 35-minute timer ended, he packed up his bags. He just left. Like Eniola was just that guy. Like he has it together. He's organized, and it's just someone to look up to. And I was just like, oh, I gotta be surrounded by that guy. We just started bonding from little moments from like that, planning stuff, to other moments just having fun, going to Bolton, just getting to know each other. So yeah, it's like such great not roommates, brothers, family, okay. I'd say, amazing people,
friends to family.
Yeah.
My next question is, what have you learned from your failures and or your experiences here at UGA?
That's a deep question. Ooh. Let me take a second to think. I think for me, I would say like I was just so scared of failure, and I thought failure, like the connotation behind failure and how like failure being tied to your identity is, I thought it was just only bad. But I think I forgot who told me this, but it's a simple phrase, like, rejection is literally just redirection. I remember I came in to college as a computer science major, then switched to undecided, then switched to marketing, and then to management information systems, then marketing, and now I'm finance and management information systems. So like I've switched all throughout that, and just really being okay with like being able to switch, just being able to redirect as well. And yeah, I mean, I talked about this also like in my TED talk that I gave. Like I applied to over like 300 things this last semester, and I think I got rejected by over like 280 of them. And it's just like, you just got to learn from and to really be able to receive constructive criticism, just move on. Like everything happens for a reason, and because of those rejections, I was able to meet new people who showed me about new career opportunities that I would have never imagined. So again, like that whole philosophy about rejection is redirections, like been like a really big hard thing. And like now I kind of like welcome failure. It's like, oh, like cool, I can't wait to learn, but not like welcome failure, but like I'm okay with failure, if that makes sense. Like yeah.
That's another great phrase to live by and to take into consideration when you are in certain situations.
These are great questions. That's the real thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So how would you say you are involved in BUGA? And how do I question this? How are you involved in BUGA, and how would you say you have incorporated it into your life, I guess?
That's a good question. I'm not, I would say social-wise, I'm not the biggest like social guy. I don't like going out down to the north of the arch. I'm not really big on all that fronts and parties and stuff, but I like to connect, and I think I can connect better with people like through clubs like Keystone, or through going like small stuff like, you know, Tate and ELS and studying. Like I think that's kind of the way I've been able to like get to know people a little bit deeper and be able to help out more, because I like helping out people, but I want people to feel like they can come to me for help. And I think the best way I've been able to like kind of connect with people is like through like professionally as well, or even just through like meeting people through like Braylon, Ron, and Eniola. Like just meeting some of their friends have just made me be like just a chill guy, and like just being able to like meet more people and just like relax a little bit more as well. So just like through them, and then also through like some clubs, it's been nice to kind of find the way to intertwine that and change and learn stuff, a part of my identity. Like I've had some cool experiences, I'll just say, that's helped me out. But yeah,
that's good.
Like I like, oh, I didn't even cut you off.
No,
You
you're
got
okay.
it.
No,
like,
go
it's
ahead.
just cool. Like,
you were
it's just,
excited. Go ahead.
I guess that's some underground stuff. It's okay. Maybe for another day. But yeah.
Okay, we're gonna leave some of the underground. What is some advice that you would give to the ones to come behind you?
Like the ones who's coming like behind me, as in like just a little clarification on that, just to clarify.
The future classes.
Oh, future class. Future class. Well, oof.
Leave it at let's top it at 5.
5 minutes.
Pieces of advice.
Oh, advice. 5 pieces of advice. Okay. No, I'm just messing around. Okay. Like the first one is like really like first, just really be present. Like really be present. Soak it all in. Like, man, freshman experience was a time. To say the least. Like really just soak it all in. It's like, it's crazy. I think I made such great friendships, but life just gets so busy. It's like you really forget all that free time you really had. The second one was just be like, have a list of priorities and make sure to have a good support system that will help you like stick to it. Cause it's like, I mean, again, freshman year and sophomore year, there's going to be so many things thrown at you, whether it's professional wise, whether it's social wise, that are going to make you really challenge your values and what do you want to stick by. So really prioritize what matters most to you. That's a really big one. I'd say also third, you need to find an outlet that lets you like, that caters to your well-being. That's kind of why I even applied for like the BMLS well-being advocate, because I was someone who didn't really prioritize my well-being a whole bunch. So whether it's like working out, whether it's journaling, whether it's hanging out with friends, whether it's like meditating, which if y'all don't meditate in yoga, y'all should become familiar, because it's low-key pretty good. I'd say I'd find a way to get that well-being. And then I feel like the fourth and fifth one is just really enjoy it and have fun. Like you just like, it's really crazy how freshman year is just, it's different. It's the year of exploration. It's the year of growth. It's the year of changes. It's a year of like trials and tribulations. Like you're supposed to make mistakes. You're supposed to learn more about the people around you, the community, but also yourself. So just find a way to do that, and have fun with it and be present. I'd say so.
That was good. That was so good. So that was actually my last question. Is there anything else that you would like to leave here on this podcast?
No, I would just say like, well, thanks for having me on. I was appreciative, like being able to reflect and also answer some questions. That was amazing. And honestly, I just say, if you guys are ever, dealing with something and, needed advice, or if you want to come, just always think of, it's just college. Just, that's all I have to lead it off of. It's just college. Never think too deeply about it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for having me on.
Anytime. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of BUGA Meets, and we will see y'all on the next one. BUGA out. You ate.
Ah, man, what a day.
You can talk it. Yeah, you can.